Dan Fogelman may be my favorite film writer of all time. I just realized that one of my favorite films is Crazy Stupid Love. Like it's to me top tier comedy romance, and Dan Fogelman also created, so directed and written this film that we're about to talk about. And This Is Us, the most popular one. And another reason I'm making this video, he also directed and written Paradise, a new Hulu series that I want to talk about after we talk about this film. So his stuff is known for unpredictability, realism, which is my favorite, realism, and just a lot of meaningful moments. So far, everything he made is rewatchable because it has moments that you want to go back and look and relive. Before we kick off this discussion, let me say welcome back to you guys that's joining me in another video. I really appreciate it. It means a lot that you come back to discuss stuff with me, watch something with me, whatever the case is. And for those that see me for the first time, hey, I'm Jonathan E. Turner, or just Jet for short. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to support me any way you feel free. You can drop a comment, all that good stuff, subscribe, but I only ask if you subscribe. Make sure you stick around. Don't just subscribe to unsubscribe. So if you care about movies and series like I do, I think you'll feel right at home. But if not, like, no love lost. So life itself. I really want you guys to experience this film for yourself, because for me to just go through the whole thing and like spoil it for you, because I know everybody that clicks on this video, that press on this video, won't actually watch it themselves. So I'm telling you, this is the one, y'all. This is one of those films that will leave you thinking after you finished it. So I got the film pulled up here. I was gonna do more like a recap style and just go by scene with y'all, but just thinking about it right now, I don't think that's the right way, because yeah, you guys got to see this for yourselves. So I'm gonna explain it to you like I would a friend that I think needs to see this film. But I'll let you know what to expect, though. I'll let you know what to expect, so you won't be caught off guard too much, but you'll still have a lot to look forward to. If you never seen Dan Fogelman stuff before, then you don't know. You don't know what's coming. But usually his stuff has a lot to do with grief, death, a lot of dark stuff. He takes some dark stuff and makes it comical sometimes. So expect a lot of that. Expect a lot of heaviness at the start. I remember feeling like maybe like in the beginning, like early in the film, and towards the middle, I just remember having this feeling of like, why am I still watching this? This doesn't make sense. But I was explaining the film to my wife, and I was laughing to myself, because I was like, well, the best way to explain the film is like the title itself, and that's life itself, because life is unpredictable, and that's the theme, the major theme of this film, unpredictability. This film relates to our own personal struggles and personal life a lot. So I don't have to explain it. I don't even have to use myself as an example. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, sometimes life doesn't go the way you think it's going to go. So we seen this played out in this 1 hour and 50-minute film. You're seeing life play out before your eyes. Now, when I say life, I think a lot of us may think in the film, when watching the film in real life, that our life, or just life in general, just is just narrowed down to just us, just one individual. So I can say, okay, life for me is just me from birth to death. But that's not life. That is I'm getting ahead of myself, so let me slow down. So if you think about life, don't just think about yourself, think about your family, think about the next generations before you. If you don't think about that, this film will make you think about that. what hit the hardest for me when watching this, and it doesn't hit until like the very, very end. I'm talking about the last scene, y'all. Everything doesn't hit until it's like the film is giving you a what's the word, y'all? An epiphany. Maybe I'm saying too much. Hopefully I'm not saying too much, y'all, but I really want to see what you guys think. If you watch this or after you watch it, like meet me in the comments. I really want to know what you guys think. But for me, it was an epiphany moment. Like everything made sense now. Again, talking about the film and real life, and what I mean by that, I'll go into more detail without spoiling the film still. So I'm just gonna talk more about myself. It still relates to the film, so don't worry. But I think a lot of us can relate to this. When I speak by myself, I feel like a lot of you guys can relate to this. But there's a lot of stuff in life that we question and we don't understand. Like why is it happening? Like why is this happening to me? We may even feel like it's only happening to us. Like we're the only person in the world going through this in a moment. If you believe in like a higher power or destiny, everything happens for a reason, you have to be honest with yourself and know I'm just a small percentage of life itself. I think that was kind of all right. For context, I've been making videos since I've been a teenager. Since I touched a camera and a computer, I've been making videos. So probably goes back to like since I was like 13. I'm like what 35 now, 34. So I have came to the realization that I may not be like known as a videographer or whatever, or a big YouTuber or anything like that, but I feel it in my heart that generations down the line, it may not be my kids, may not be my kids' kids, but somewhere down the line, I feel like everything I did, it may not just be with video, it may be with something else, it may be with like love, it may be with marriage, anything I did, like the seeds I planted now, I feel like they won't grow until later on. And it's sad and it's exciting at the same time that I won't be here to see that. And that's what I mean when I say we're a small percentage of this thing called life, y'all. But I think we have to be comfortable in our position and comfortable in our part of this story. Okay. I feel like if I say anything else, it'll start going away from the film, and then I'll just be talking mostly about myself. But again, y'all, that all relates to the film. Believe it or not, it all relates to the film if you haven't seen it already. But, man, I really wish I could talk about the moment I had at the end of this film. Like, I cried, like, man, like, I tried my best to, like, fight it, y'all, but I just couldn't hold it. Because, like, the ending to me was just, like, saying, like, it's all okay. Like, everything's going to be okay. Just keep going. Oh, man. Go see the movie, y'all. Go see the movie like it's in the theaters. Go stream it, y'all. It's on Prime and all that.